For the ones who won't settle for the wide path, this is your place. Welcome back, guys. We're back. Episode number 2 for Learning the View Junior.
Yeah.
And this episode is about serving. So to kick it off, me and Caroline have a little story to tell about an instance we had recently with serving. Okay, I'll start. Well, recently at church, I was serving in the back classroom with like kids, and there was so many kids. Some kids were like fighting, some kids were just like crazy. It was just not good. It was just me and the teacher, and then this lady, she is the assistant children's director, Jackie Miller. She came back and she was like, "Do you guys need help?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then she went back and she
grabbed me. And so I came back there and I walk in, and it's like the scene from Toy Story, and they're like banging the toys on the ground and like putting them in their mouth.
It's crazy.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is insane. And Sid's trying to help with these other kids who are acting up, kicking each other. And I'm trying to help them clean up. And the girls are being sassy to each other. The guys are playing dinosaurs. And it was
crazy.
Insane.
Throwing Legos. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, they need to get some jitters out, you know? Or jitters.
Should
or
have made
energy.
them run a lap around the church.
Yeah. That definitely would have got them to nap. Nap time.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's get started.
So, a couple questions on just why do you serve? Okay, does anybody know how many hours they've served this year?
I'd probably say, like, up till now, probably close to maybe 200, 300 hours, probably.
This year?
Maybe 150 to 2, probably as closest.
That's a lot. Well, I actually did calculations because I'm just, no, I'm joking. I just was, last night I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, how many hours did I do? So working in the classroom, I had like around, I don't know, 48 hours. And then like working like with Jericho and like outreach, I had around like 36. So around there.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is added to though.
I thought you did the calculations.
I know, but I didn't add them together. Yeah.
It's around 80, Cindy.
80. Yeah. You know.
I'd say probably around 150 to 200, right around there with tech team.
Oh, yeah. You guys serve a lot.
It's like 2+ hours a week since the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Just to keep it safe. I mean, maybe it might not be as crazy as we're making it. It's probably
not.
Maybe at 2. That was. I'd say probably maybe closer to 100.
Well, you guys
let's
like
just be
serve
safe
basically
and go
every
100.
week. So yours is obviously probably.
Well, yeah, it is every
I serve
week.
like twice a month, then plus Jericho and Caroline.
So I serve at 2 places, Relentless and TLC. And so that's usually about 3 to 4 times a week in all. So I would probably say definitely 150 to 200 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably closer for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't including like worship and stuff, like worship at youth group. Would that be considered serving?
It's just serving
In general.
In general.
Oh,
not
probably
like
then.
per
So
thing.
another question for us: what
Probably
made
then
all of
100.
us start serving? I know for me it was my parents, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, probably our parents kind of got thrown into it, but then it became something that was important.
for sure.
Logan?
I'd say Tristan mainly over there. I saw him getting ready to serve, and I'd say it drove me to go out there and serve as well.
Yeah. Influence, yeah.
I know serving, it was kind of something that we were put into, and then we grew in and started enjoying it, like with our friends and with the people that we meet through serving. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And also another question, did you want to serve at first, or were you pushed into it?
Well, to go off what we were just saying, probably, well, not pushed. I think I was like kind of
Highly encouraged.
just like, serving is good. And then I kind of did it. But now I feel like at first I was like put into it. And then now I'm like serving because I want to.
I mean, I think it was just I wanted to serve after I got out of the kids' classroom. And then they actually like wouldn't allow me to do anything. And then after a while, I just started serving everywhere. So I kind of wanted to do it myself.
Yeah.
I'd say I was kind of not necessarily forced, but I was forced into doing something I didn't necessarily want to do, like working in the nursery with my mom. And then, but as time progressed, I got to do things that I would rather likely to do, like tech team. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just also piggybacking off of that, these are all like kind of piggybacking off each other. Why do all of us continue serving?
Yeah, I mean, I am going in the direction of worship anyways. And so I'm on our worship team now as our lead guitar.
Yeah.
And a lead electric guitar. And so more taking it seriously as this could be a potential career for me after high school. And so taking it more seriously now, it's just like getting me ready for like what I'm really wanting to do in the future. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to go off of.
Yeah. Well, I personally serve because, well, just like the Bible tells us to serve, but also like my life was like kind of built off of serving. Like my parents obviously are pastors, and like it's just a huge thing in our family. And also I just feel like closer to God because like God came to the world, like came on earth, like Jesus came to the earth to serve and to like, yeah, like Mark 10:45, for even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve. So I think it's just like a thing that God calls us to do, and also that we can become more like Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, I like serving because I love being with the kids, and they're all so sweet, and we have a lot of fun together, but it also is a sacrifice of time. Is what I believe, and I know I'm not going to go to church and sit down just and serve, so I'm going to actually do something to help the church grow. And it kind of just makes me feel more involved, be a part, and it helps me know that I'm doing something for God with the skills I have.
Yeah.
What I continue to serve is, for one, that I give back to the Lord. And it shows the way that I give back to the Lord. And then another way, since I'm on the tech team, I give away for people that aren't able to be at church to watch the sermons and the worship by live streaming it. And another reason why I continue to serve is like to maybe possibly get to like kids' classrooms and the upperclassmen like drive to maybe kind of do the same thing that we do up there and something like that.
I like that.
Yeah, many people think that serving, it takes something from you, but it's really just giving more.
Just gives back to the Lord and everything he's done for us. Yeah. Okay, to kind of like go off of that to how we did like continue serving, like what do we learn when we serve? Like what are skills that we've learned for the past, I don't know, 5-6 years that we've all been serving since like 5th grade, 6th grade? Like what have we learned?
I think I've learned how to be like, resilient in it and not have like get burned out as easily when I'm serving, just to have fun with serving instead of like, going against it. But then also like when you serve, you meet a lot of interesting people, and especially in my job, there's a lot of interesting people. Like I work at Starbucks, and so it's like there's a lot of people that will come in and they're, I haven't ever been in this type of situation of like seeing a bunch of people all the time, and a lot of people have different like aspects, but like serving in the church, we have already like been acclimated to like what could happen and how you like handle those situations and how like you handle it with love and not like in a weird way. And so like at my work, if someone's angry, just you be nice to them. You just and even at church, like Jericho Inn, people are sometimes a little rude. But most of the time they're very loving, but like, they can be a little weird. And so you just got to take it and just like brush it off. And like serving has taught me to be like, not so, like not such a baby, and just be like tough skinned and just like take it and then leave it type deal. So that's what I feel like I've learned.
Yeah. Good points.
One way I'd say that I've learned from serving is like being on the tech team. I've learned to, get shots that are like interesting and kind of a way that like people actually know like they're actually there and being at the church. But another skill I've developed through kind of that thing is like photography, and I actually enjoy really doing that. But I will say another thing, because I do serve at Jericho, to learn how to communicate in those awkward scenarios with people that that you're not really around often, and they might come out as a weird person. So those awkward conversations, navigate through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say a little bit of different perspective. Serving at TLC, I will say it has shown me a lot of leadership, because I believe as a pastor kid, you're given a lot more responsibilities, because your parents know that they can trust you, and it has good and bad parts about it, but mostly good. And so I have taken lead of some classrooms, some activities we do, taken leave of cotton candy. It's so many different jobs, but it just really has shown me leadership and ways to communicate and guide people through events.
Yeah. One skill I've really learned is learning how to be selfless. Like, just when you're working, just in general, like, you have to learn how to serve others and not just serve yourself. Like, Jericho Inn, you are giving food to people, you're being kind to them, and the whole time you're not like, oh, they weren't being nice to me. Like, so even though they're mean to you, that doesn't mean you have to be mean to them. Yeah. You just show the love of God. But also, like, in the kids' classroom, like, you have to worry about the kids and not, like, how you look that day. Like, you just have to give yourself to work at the full capacity to serve for, like, everyone. So, yeah, I think selflessness. Yeah. That's good.
Awesome.
There's some good.
So, what serving, it always makes us feel some type of way, maybe different, maybe good, maybe bad. But a question is, how do you feel after serving? I know I would feel proud of myself, definitely tired, drained.
100% drained.
But I would definitely feel like happy, like I did something good and I know it's going to pay off.
Yeah, I agree. Like, working in the kids' classroom, those kids wear me out. But I also do feel like they had a fun time, so I did something good. I didn't sit there and do nothing the whole time. Like, I did actually something productive, and it made me feel better. Also, like, singing on stage, I gave people gave them room to, like, worship, and I don't know, it's just, I think, really just, yeah.
I mean, I feel like after I serve, I feel like I accomplished something. Even though that we said, it is draining a little bit. It's not very, like, fun all the time to serve, but it teaches you to just keep going. But I do feel like, depending on what I most of the time, I just feel like very accomplished with what I'm doing, even though, like, I feel like I had a good day, even if I wasn't, like, amazing, like, what I wanted to do, but still I feel like I did good.
I'd say I feel more joyful and, like, accomplished as well, as, like, he said. But after, because I know that I did something great for the Lord, coming down from, like, a stand, from a camera, or taking photos, running the switcher, I see that what I've done is actually good for the Lord, and so I feel joy and accomplished there.
Yeah,
that's 100%. What emotions kind of do you exercise when you're serving?
Like joy, being happy. Try not to show that, even if you don't want to be there, and, like, try not to show that you don't want to be there, to make sure that other people, like, that's not a part of the serving team, that maybe you're serving the people, that they know that you're happy.
Yeah.
And that you're glad to be there.
Yeah.
You're glad to be serving.
Joy is a big one, yeah. Well, also, like, just hardworking and just, like, show that you are willing to do whatever the leader like of this team or whatever, like whatever they ask you to, like you are going to do it at full capacity for the people you're serving. So hardworking is something I feel like we all exercise while serving.
Yeah.
I'd say joy and happiness because, like, I don't know if you guys have looked at me when I'm like on a camera or anything like that, like during worship, but I'm singing, like I sing.
Yeah.
But I'd say because like I showed that I would like to be there and I love worship, so I mean,
yeah. I mean, you gotta enjoy serving because if you don't, then it's gonna show. It's definitely gonna show.
Yeah, I know sometimes you'll feel frustrated and you'll just feel tired, exhausted. And that usually happens when we do outreaches on Saturdays. But then there's kind of an overwhelming feeling of like, I did this, so I need to be happy. I'm doing this for God, so there's a reason, and that needs to show. Mm-hmm. And so you kind of put a smile on your face and you just really like express happiness because you might not want to feel like that, but others might need it, that you're serving. And yeah, and so last question, what is serving always fun?
I mean, not really. It's not always fun.
No, not really.
It's not always fun, but you just keep going.
Yeah.
Because there is those fun days, though. Mm-hmm. There's some very fun days.
VBS is fun.
Yes.
But then, like, sometimes you're dragged to things, like, as pastors' children, like, you get dragged to things that you don't necessarily want to, like, be at. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, you're there to serve, and it doesn't have to be fun, but we're doing it for the Lord and doing it for those people, like, who need it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'd say like serving isn't always the greatest. I mean, there could be some downsides to it. I mean, like when I say I was in the nursery, I mean, like I didn't want to be in there. I mean, with babies and everything like that. I mean, wasn't my ideal type of serving what I wanted to do. So, but I mean, are some good days that you will get in there. I mean, like you'll be able to rejoice with the Lord. You'll be able to like learn from new aspects of what it's like to be a child of God. So
yeah. When you serve like yourself or you serve others to make them happy, that can give you a happiness that can usually not last as long as serving God. Mm-hmm. And one of the ways to serve God is literally in our church, in kids' classrooms, because you're serving those kids, which is helping the adults get the knowledge and the truth that God wants them to hear in service. And so it's kind of just like a big loophole that ends in you serving God, which gives you a lasting fulfillment of happiness and joy and just knowing that you are making sacrifices for Him.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So talking about serving again, more in the community realm, like serving in your community, what has it shown you? Like more, what has it taught you?
I'd say mainly with serving a community as a whole, like you, like speaking on Jericho and like you get in those awkward situations where it's quite weird, but you learn to respect that person and you learn to navigate through the awkwardness and give them more of like a loving and in like loving of God type way and light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I like that. Well, I feel like community has really taught me like how to adapt, like just going about things, and like if someone is disrespectful or rude to you, like you can just just be polite, show the love of God, be the light that God calls us to, and like not retaliate with the same mentality they're going at you with, and just like learning how to be the true children of God that we are.
Yeah, going off of that, it's like someone that, like in the Bible, it like if you throw a punch, it says to turn your cheek, give them the other cheek. And so, like doing that, when somebody's having an attitude with you, it doesn't give us the right to give them an attitude back because everybody has their own story.
Yes.
And especially depending on what community you're in, you might know what story they're going through. And so it just shows that you need to be able to treat every situation with wisdom and kind of just knowing what is best.
Yeah, I like that. That's really good.
Yeah, you guys said it all. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, why is being part of something bigger important? Like, what has being a part of a team or a group, what has that really shown you guys?
Yeah, I can go. Kind of being a part of a team, like a worship team, you have to know your part, so that don't worry about anyone else's part, but like if you know yours, and then everyone knows their part, everything just kind of like flows together.
Yeah.
And so just what that's shown me is that I don't have to worry about other people, but that like if I do what I'm supposed to do and I get that done, then everything should just fall into place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can second that with being on tech team. Everyone has to stick to their own camera, their own role, and it all flow together sooner or later.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree. Just like knowing what you're doing up there in the classrooms, greeting at a door. Well, you just have to know what you're doing, but also it just shows you how to work together. Like even though you're doing your own thing, like you have to learn how to do your part while working with someone. Like if someone has a complaint, you're like, well, maybe your guitar is a little loud. Then they can are like, oh, we can change that. We can adapt. Adaptability is a really good thing that I've learned, and just learning how to work together, I think is great.
Yeah, and so when someone like starts to focus on themselves during these processes, it kind of like messes up the program, because it just they start making it about them. They're thinking, oh, what can I do to make myself strive better in this community?
Yeah.
When really they need to do something to help the community strive better, not for themselves, but for the community.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, to go off of like working in the community and serving and stuff, what is a life-changing moment that you've witnessed or were in the middle of that like literally has changed your perspective on serving?
I mean, nothing like super definitive, but like every time that we're in worship and then we go like deeper into it and just like kind of leave room for the Holy Spirit, it's just like those moments have always just been like the moments that I actually, it's like what I do for Him. I'm not just there to play an instrument or like to be a part of a team, but to like bring other people to the Lord through worship, and not just like I said, be a part of a team. It's those moments I feel like I strive for, and that's like what I'm rewarded with at the end of the day.
Yeah, I like that. Well, to engage everyone with a little story, well, when I really felt like serving was a thing that I wanted to do, not necessarily specifically in this part, like I was singing on stage, and I think it was like Goodbye Yesterday or something, and my mom was getting baptized, and like everyone else was getting baptized, and I was just singing. I'm like, that was a moment I'm like, this is incredible. Just watching people get baptized to the music we're singing, just using the gift I have, just using it, and just seeing everyone just, I don't know. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment, just showing that I can do something great in God's kingdom, even if it's not just singing or working in the kids' classroom or greeting someone at a door. Like, I can do something huge, and their lives are changing, and that really changed my perspective.
Yeah, I know, like at TLC, not more so watching me serve, but watching other people serve and other people benefiting from that serving, like giving out food every day for lunch, and serving other people during outreaches. Like, it gives you a love and a happiness that nothing else can. And it kind of just, that's like life-changing, literally.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say is, because I do take pictures for the church, some of those life-changing things I get to see is like, me taking those pictures of like that capture the art of being in the church, and the Holy Spirit type vibe of like or when the Holy Spirit is entered into the church, and you get those good pictures or those good times that people get to enjoy and see online, and that hopefully like maybe they'll want to come in and see what this is about, or like change their lives completely.
Yeah, like broadcasting amazing moments.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool being able to take pictures, just witnessing it through a camera. Yeah. Okay. Well, to go off of that, is there a difference like between like what you're doing and what your friends are doing? Like just overall, like friends in church, are your friends serving, or are your friends at school serving? Like what's going on there?
Yeah, I will say I've met my main friends, my 3 for lifers in church, and they are so awesome. So awesome. This is one of them. Then there's Sid and Lucy.
Hello.
Lucy and Alex, and they're just incredible people. And I will say, like, serving alongside them is just so honorable and, like, so awesome. Good experiences, good times, good memories. And then there's other people outside of church, like in school, and you tell them, oh, I can't do this. I'm serving this Sunday, or I'm going to an event. Sorry, I can't go. And they're kind of just wondering why, but a lot of them don't understand the importance and the thrive that you get from serving, because it is just such a powerful moment, no matter where you are, no matter how bad or good it is. And it's just incredible.
Yeah.
My main friends at school, because really Logan is like my only friend at church, because all our dudes left. And from this, like, at church, serving with Logan is really sweet. But none of my friends at like my school that I'm close to, like, they don't serve, but they don't really question why I serve, because I've made it pretty clear. They just don't have they don't like shun me or do anything for it. Like, they know that I'm not free on Sundays. Like, they'll text me if like maybe in the afternoon, but like they know that I'm not available because I'm gonna be at church. And so I've kind of made that, that boundary with them. I'm like, hey, listen, I can't do anything on Sundays. Like, that's my day. And so.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the same thing that Tristan has said. Like, most of my friends don't serve outside of, like, they don't serve really.
Yeah.
So.
Well, to kind of like go off of what Caroline said, my 3 really good friends are like they're going to be hopefully going to be in my life forever. They will. They serve and they're just constantly in church. They're just like soak up every bit of Jesus, and they serve, and they're just constantly there. But I made some new friends this year in school, and they're Christians, but they don't really like go to church every week. Like, they're not invested with God like I am, and the amount of sleepovers I had to turn down. Like, my friend, like, she asked me to spend the night on Saturday to Sunday. I'm like, can't, serving. And they're like, oh, why? Like, serving is just a huge thing to me because I feel like I'm giving something. Like, I don't know, recently Caroline said it's a sacrifice, and I definitely agree that it's a sacrifice that we just give ourselves, and serving is important to me. And most of my friends know that, but some just like don't understand yet.
Yeah. Going from like the school environment to church environment is like a huge switch.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard to like intertwine those communities together because they're just so completely opposite. So yeah.
So yeah, I definitely agree that my friends are, some of them are not doing the same, but that's okay. There's room to grow. Okay, quick lightning round on favorite things and experiences we had. On serving is, what is your guys' favorite place you guys have served in? Just like overall. I mean, I know we work in many different places.
I mean, church. I mean, the stage is probably my favorite place. The stage.
Yeah, stage. Playing guitar.
Yep.
I'd say taking photos for the church. I really enjoy that.
Nursery. I love babies.
The babies. Cute. Squeeze her little cheeks.
Oh, so cute.
Well, I don't know. It's fluctuated a lot for me. Like, it changes. for a while, I really liked singing. But now, like, I really just like being at the door, like at welcoming people, just having a big smile on my face, just saying good morning, just opening doors for people. Kids is great, but yeah, probably not that one. But yeah, what is the most rewarding thing you've done in serving? Like something that you've really shown that like once you give, what like really comes back? Like what?
Oh, I know. It was when we got those certificates. I think it was in 2018? No. When we got the certificates and it was like, you are the little David. The David Award.
The David Award.
Yes,
like
we got
serving at the Thanklet?
Yes, the Thanklet.
It was in 2018. We were like third grade. And
it was a long time ago, but I was so happy when I got that.
Yes.
It was just like a moment of like, my hard work paid off, even though it's just like a little award. But it was, yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah, me, Kane, and Kobe got that. What is it? I don't think
Award?
Was it the first time? I don't think it was. Yeah, me, Kane, and Kobe got it for the first.
Okay, show off.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we started that trend. That's right.
Okay, get out.
But no, yeah, it was good.
You, and then
Ari?
No, I thought Ari was before us.
Maybe.
That's right.
Well, yeah, we got it. And then
Yeah,
Logan
we
got it
No, I
the
didn't
past
get it.
year, right?
Or
Or was it 2 years ago?
It was 2 years ago.
But yeah, we've all got the David Award. Woo! Okay. If every teenager served, what would change?
Oh my gosh.
The world.
The world.
Yeah, the world will change.
Oh, yeah, I think everything would change.
Everything.
Like,
It would give them a new perspective. Like they're looking at serving others and not just themselves, being less selfish. Like everything we've gone over and we've said has changed our lives would soon change theirs.
Yeah,
yes.
One way or the other.
That is, yeah.
I like that.
If all the teenagers served in the church or anywhere, just first of all, lots of teenagers would be less selfish. Like they just would give themselves, and then they would learn how to serve the community. It definitely turns personalities, just everything would change. I feel like, yeah.
Everything.
Everything. The world
Yeah.
would change. Okay. Well, to wrap it up, this was our serving episode. And, well, you viewers out there, what is one way you can serve someone this week? Do you want to help in the church? Do you want to volunteer? Or maybe like help a neighbor or an old person?
Comment down below.
Comment down below. And final thought is serving isn't just about what you do for others. It's about who you come while you're doing it.
Finger snaps.
Okay.
That's right.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Deuces.